Welcome to the session. Topic of this session is Principles of Cooperatives, part 2. And you are aware that cooperatives are basically a association of the peoples who united voluntarily, and in the cooperatives basically the resource poor people, the farmer, they pool their resources to avail the benefits of the large organization, large business organization. So from that small contribution from the member of the cooperative societies, they conduct the large business the transactions or large business activities like any business organization, corporate organization. And the concept of cooperative is very well recognized in India, very well acknowledged by the people of the India, and we have seen large number of the growth in terms of the cooperative societies, the membership of the cooperative societies. We have around 8,50,000, more than 8,50,000 cooperative society in India, and the membership of the cooperative societies is around 290 lakhs, 290 million people. They are the member of the cooperative societies. So large number of the memberships we have, and the functioning of the cooperative society actually which is reflected in their values, which is guided by the cooperative principles and their practices, and which are reflected in their growth of the cooperative societies. And there are actually 7 principles of the cooperative societies which guide the total functioning of the cooperative sectors, and these principles have been given by the International Cooperative Alliance in the 1995, which are very well accepted throughout the world. And out of these 7 principles, 2 principles like voluntary and open membership and the democratic member control we have already discussed in the part 1, and in this session, which is part 2 of the principle of cooperative, we are going to discuss about this remaining 5 principles in detail, so we can understand the proper functioning of the cooperative society. So let us begin with the meaning of the cooperative society. A cooperative is an association, autonomous association of the persons united voluntarily to meet their common economic, social and cultural needs and aspirations through a jointly owned and democratically controlled enterprises. So actually in this definition we get the basic clue of the principles of the cooperative society. They are the autonomous, they are the voluntary organization. The purpose is to meet their some common interest and aspirations, and they are the jointly owned, or they are the democratically controlled enterprises. So this definition itself explains the principle of the cooperative society, and in the functioning of the cooperative society are based on some values of the self-help, democracy, equality, equity and solidarity. And actually the members of the cooperative society, they believe in some ethical values of honesty, openness, social responsibility and caring for others. So these are the basically some guiding things of the cooperative, and from that guiding things we have created these 7 principles of cooperative societies, and we are going to discuss about these 7 principles. And out of 2 principles, the voluntary and open memberships actually which says about the participation of the person in the organization, in the cooperative organization is voluntary. If he want to become a member, he can become a member, and there is no compulsion, and the membership is open to all who want to desire or who want to become a member. So there is no restriction, we cannot deny anybody, and of course there is a certain qualification or definitions of membership is there that we have to follow in giving the membership to a person. Then the democratic member control is the another principles which we have already discussed in the part 1, and here actually according to this principle, every member of the society is having equal saying in the decision making. So he participates in every decision of the cooperative society. he is authorized to take the decisions about the cooperative society. Of course, they choose, they elect their representative, and they form the board of directors who take the decisions on behalf of their members. So in this way, the functioning of the cooperative society and the decision of the cooperative society are taken in the democratic way. And today we are going to discuss about the remaining five principles, like member economic participation, autonomy and independence, education, training and information, and cooperation among the cooperatives, and consent for equity. These are the remaining five principles we are going to discuss today. And the first principles we are discussing in this one is the member economic participation. Every member of the society, they contribute equitably to, and they also take the decision in democratic way of the capitals they are contributing to the cooperative society. So according to this principle, every member of the society, they contribute equitably to the capital of their cooperative society, and every members actually they receive some limited compensation for their contribution on the capital subscribed or capital they contributed. As a condition of the membership also, they get some benefits based on their contribution as capital of the cooperative society. And the cooperative members, they allocate the cooperative surpluses which are generated if from the business of the cooperatives to different activities. Actually, they allocate their cooperative surpluses for the developing their cooperatives. Then they also provide some benefit to the members in proportion to their transaction with the cooperative. Then also they support the activities by using the surpluses of the cooperatives to for the development of other activities which are approved by the members. So actually, the purpose of this surplus generated in the cooperative society, they can use for the development of the cooperative, or they can give some benefit to the member of the cooperative society in proportion to their contribution, and also they support the development of other activities of the cooperative societies which are approved by the board of director or member of the cooperative society. No cooperative principles obliges to pay the interest on the investment made by the member. Actually, as per the cooperative principles, the cooperative societies are not obliged to pay interest on the share or the contribution made by the cooperative member. If there is some interest is to be paid on the share capital, it should be very limited or it should be very fixed. And in this condition, basically, the suppliers of the capital, which is the member, is not equitably entitled to share in the residual surplus or profit generated. If he is getting some interest on his contribution, he is not entitled to get the share in the residual as per the other members who are not getting the interest on his her share capital. So actually, in earlier periods, the maximum rate of interest were studied in the bylaws or remained constant for relatively longer periods. So if interest is to be paid on the share capital, it was mentioned in the bylaws. Then this interest rate was also not much very high, or it always kept on a lower side, and there was no change for a longer period of time. This was the provisions, this was the procedures followed in the cooperative society, and but in the contemporary conditions and which demand more elastic system of the interest limitations, like but this is not a departure from the principles, but a more flexible approach. If there is a demand to change frequently the rate of interest on the capital contribution, we can change as per the contemporary conditions. Then generally for the distribution of the surplus which are generated by the cooperative society, the member consider the two aspects. They thinks about the two things while distributing the surplus or profit or income generated by the cooperative society. First is they find the proper balance between the interest of the individual member and also those of the cooperative as a whole. So they always think what is the interest of the cooperative members, individual members, and they also think about the society as a whole, what is the best for the cooperative as a whole, whether we should provide some dividend to the member or not. So they also think in that way, and also we have to keep in mind the justice between the one individual member and the another members. So in all the members should be treated equitably, with equity principle, so that there is no disharmony. All the members should work in harmonious way. And actually there are different kinds of the economic benefits which are generated, which are available in the society, in the cooperative society, and which are provided to the members in different ways, in varieties of way. And we know that there are different forms of economic benefits which are generated by the cooperative society, which are like in money, goods and services. So we can say these are the three form of the economic benefit, and sometimes this benefits provided by the cooperative society is of immediate requirement. Sometimes they benefit from the short terms, sometimes for the long term significance they have, the members have this long term significance from the benefit generated from the cooperative society. And sometimes the benefit may be enjoyed collectively, like they have purchased a machine, the tractors, or they are sharing this machinery labor, so among the different farmers. So we can say they are enjoying the benefit of the machinery purchased by the cooperative collectively. And there are other benefits which can be enjoyed individually, like supplying of seeds, supplying of the fertilizers. So both the way the collective benefit is also there, and the individual benefit also there from the cooperative society. And the member as a body has absolute discretion on the form, proportion and amount of the surplus allocation. So here the total control is on basically on the members who are taking the decision on behalf of the society, and they can decide, they have full power to take the decision on the form, on the proportion or the amount of the surplus allocation among the members or on the different activity of the cooperative society. And actually for the prospering of the cooperative societies, there are two considerations we should not neglect while taking the decisions. One is the consideration of the business prudence, means here we always think about the business of the cooperative society, how we can grow in the business transaction or business volume or turnover of the business, and what is the future requirement of the cooperative organization as a whole. So if we neglect this consideration of business prudence of the cooperative society, this will run the economic and financial difficulties in the societies running, and in the society benefits and society operations. So we should think about the business prudence. Then we also we have to also consider the justice to the members. So, and if we neglect this justice, there will be resentment among the members. There will be disunity among the members in the cooperative society. So actually we have to think about both the way about the business of the cooperative society, as well as we have to also think about the justice to the individual members, so that the society prosper and there should be no disharmony or disunity or resentment in the cooperative society. Then some cooperative society, they allow their member to purchase their input. This is another kind of benefit we can say. Actually the cooperative societies, there are two types of rate. One is for the society member, another for the common people or other people. So the rate of the purchase by the member for their inputs or in the cooperative society, they deliver their product at the prices which are near to cost. So actually we can say the purchase by the member from the cooperative society is on the coast to coast basis. So there is almost no margin remain with the cooperative society, so there is no problem of distributing of worth among the members. So this is the one of the biggest advantage or biggest form of the economic return or economic benefit to the farmers or the members or any type of members, and they are purchasing inputs at the very low prices in comparison to the common people or other people who are not a member of the cooperatives. And in other cases, actually cooperative plays the whole or greater part of net earning in reserve, and sometimes cooperative what they do, and they keep whatever the earning they are getting as a reserve, or so that they can plan the business activity, or they can expand their business activity, or there is some urgency is there, so they can use that reserve to protect from some urgency. And actually cooperative divert a portion of the net surpluses or saving to the provision of services for the common enjoyment of their members. So they also make some part of that return as a saving. They make the provision for the common enjoyment of the member. And to sum up this principle of the member economic participation, actually the surpluses should be disposed of in and on money in one or more of following ways, like they can have the provision for the cooperative stability and development, they can make the provision for collective services, and they can refund to the member according to the transaction with the cooperative. So these are the three ways. Actually they make the provision for cooperative stability and the development, so cooperative prudence here, and then they make some provision for the collective services, like they can provide services on the coast to coast basis to the member, and they can distribute some surpluses to the member based on the transaction with the cooperatives by the member. Now we will move to another principle, which is the autonomy and independence. Cooperatives are autonomous organization, self-help organization controlled by their members. So cooperatives are free to take any type of decisions. There is no binding from any other peoples. There is no influence from outside agency, and if they enter into agreement with the other organization, including the government, or raise capital from external sources, they do so on terms that ensure their democratic control by the members and maintain their cooperative autonomy. If even so, according to this principle, actually, if the cooperatives they enter with the agreement with any organization, being the public sector organization or being a private sector organization, they maintain that all the decision of the cooperative society is taken by the member themselves, and the other organization or outside organizers, they cannot influence their decisions. They can modify the influences based on the influence of the organization. So they maintain their full autonomy in taking the decision. Sometimes we see the cooperative as very much affected by the relationship with the states, and the actually state governments determine the legislative frameworks within which the cooperative they have to work, and like in taxation or economic and social policies, government may be helpful sometimes or may be harmful to the cooperative depending upon their own perception of the issues by the government. And here in this case, all the cooperative must be vigilant in developing open and clear relationship with the government. So here the cooperative should take very decision in very vigilant way, and they should protect their interests. And this autonomy principle basically address the essential need of cooperatives and to be autonomous, like just like in enterprises controlled by the capitalists, they are autonomous in their decision making, they are dealing with the government. So in similar way the cooperative should be also autonomous, they should take their decisions and dealing with the government. So I know many cooperatives are entering into joint products with the private sector firms. The cooperative retain their freedom to control their own destiny, and whenever they enter with such agreement with the private organization, private sector firm also. Then education Training and information is another principles of cooperative, very important principle actually. And in a cooperative, provide education and training for their members, elected representative, managers and employees, so that they contribute effectively to the development of cooperatives, and they inform the general public also, particularly young people and opinion leaders, about the nature and the benefit of the corporations or cooperative society. According to this principle, the cooperative society should provide the complete education and training to the members, their elected representatives, the board of directors, the managers or employees, so they can contribute effectively or they can decisions effectively according to the principles or value of the cooperative society, so they can contribute, and not only their members or the cooperative member education and training. According to this principle, we should also generate awareness in the public, general publics, or particularly the young peoples, about the philosophy of the cooperative society, so that we can motivate them to participate in the cooperative activity. And we need to develop the conviction on the idea of cooperatives among the members to have their loyal support. So we should help them in their understanding. We should motivate about the cooperative philosophy, so that the cooperative society gets their full support in the functioning of the cooperative society. And cooperative society should be aware about their own interest and about their own survival, and for this purpose there is a need to educating its member. And cooperative experiences actually we can provide in the education, and we can also provide education how to work harmoniously and effectively with the fellow members, and we can inspire them to fulfill their responsibility also through the education and training. And we also explain the principles and value of the cooperative to the members and other people, so they understand the full philosophy of the cooperative society, so they can work in a very integrated with very honesty to work to fulfill the objective of the cooperative society. And learning is basically learning of the cooperative concept is basically lifelong learning. And when they work with the cooperative society, when they engage with the cooperative society, they participate with the cooperative society, they automatically learn about the functioning of the philosophy or principle of the cooperative society. So it is a life learning experience to the member. Then next principle of the cooperative society is the cooperation among the cooperatives. Here cooperatives serve their member most effectively and strengthen the cooperative movement by working together through local, national, regional and national structure. Actually you understand the structure of the cooperative. We have the primary level cooperative society at the village, at grassroots level, then we have the district level cooperative society, then we have the state level cooperative society, then we have the national level cooperative society. So all these cooperative society at different levels, or even the different types of cooperative society like credit cooperative society, the marketing cooperative society, consumer cooperative society, they help each other in their functioning, their support the other cooperative societies, other types of cooperative society in their functioning, in their functional area, so that all the cooperative society they progress in a harmonious way. So they support the activities of each other. And cooperation among the cooperative is basically natural and beneficial extension of the fundamental cooperative idea for the mutual benefit. So its cooperative itself is totally dependent on the cooperation. So at least all the cooperative societies should work in a cooperation, with a cooperation among themselves. So in the primary, secondary, regional basis, or all this cooperative eventually they merge into a national organization, and this cooperative should not stop at the national frontier. Even we should go the cooperation at the international frontier also. So idea of greater unity and cohesion is gaining ground among the cooperators, and their competitor basically we can say the large scale business, they are integrating vertically and horizontally to expansion, to have expansion in their activity. In similar way also, the different cooperative society, they work they should integrate their activity in vertically as well the horizontal. With this application of this principle, the cooperative will be able to compete efficiently and serve best the interest of their members. And the last principle of the cooperative society is the concern for community. While focusing on the member needs and wishes, the cooperative also work for the sustainable development of their communities. I know the cooperatives are organizations that exist primarily for the benefit of their member, but the cooperatives or their member, they often closely tied to their community also. So it is up to the members actually, they decide how deep, in what way their cooperative should contribute to the community's affairs. So as per these principles, the community or the cooperative society, they should contribute toward the community affairs, in the community development and for the community growth. So due to this special characteristics of the cooperative society, many international development organizations supporting the development of cooperatives like Food and Agriculture Organization, International Labour Organization, United Nations International Child Emergency Fund, UNICEF, they are helping in the development of cooperative society because they are also concerned about the community. And now we can sum up this session that there are 7 principles given by the International Cooperative Alliance and which are very well accepted by all types of cooperative throughout the world. And these 7 principles are the voluntary and open membership, democratic and member control, member economic participation, autonomy and independence, education, training and information, cooperation among the cooperative and concerns for community. And successful implementation of this principle is very important and is the key for the successful functioning of the cooperative society. So we should always follow these cooperative principles to guide them and for their effective functioning. Thank you very much.